Euphoria Season 3 is a go. Although the critics were sure that the second season of Euphoria has come to an end, the third season was approved almost immediately. After the huge success, HBO announced that the show continues its run. As they're saying, Sam, Zendaya, and the entire cast and crew of Euphoria have taken Season 2 to extraordinary heights, challenging narrative convention and form while maintaining its heart.
She's not good for you, you're not good for her, and I will do everything I can to prevent it.
The second season ended as a mixed bag of buzzy, hilarious, and devastating moments. We have to admit that we've all enjoyed this hazy high school dreamscape, but let's go forward to the story now. In Season 2, things were far more complicated for Rue Bennett and her fellow classmates. Rue's friend and drug dealer Fezco found himself in steadily more dangerous situations. His younger brother, Ashtray, killed their drug supplier Mouse in self-defense, putting the drug-dealing duo in a very hazardous situation. Rue rides along with Fez as he attempts to visit the new drug supplier, a restrained but very dangerous woman named Lori, and it all started there. With his business affairs straightened out, Fezco turns his full attention to his personal life. Faye, the girlfriend of Fez's friend Custer, moves in when Custer needs to hide away from the police. Fez finally got his revenge on Nate Jacobs for sending the police to storm his apartment for drugs in Season 1 by brutally beating him at a house party, and Fez begins developing a romantic relationship with Lexi.
The thought of maybe being a good person is what keeps me trying to be a good person.
Cassie, on the other hand, will become obsessed with Nate, but things will get more complicated when Nate revives his relationship with Maddy. Long story short, in the end, Rue makes reworks with both Jules and Elliot, but things won't get back to how they used to be. Nevertheless, before the season has ended, she lets the audience know that she'll remain sober till the end of the school year. And what happened to Jules? Well, it seems that we'll find out in the next season, since the last episode left so many unanswered questions. So after Lexi's play, Jules will sit next to Rue and tell her how much he loves and misses her. Rue will walk out without any reaction.
Start the clock.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Even before the second season was released, the actors were impressed by the scenario. Sweeney, who plays Cassie, said, "Cassie has a crazy storyline in Season 2 that I did not expect. Every time I read a new episode that Sam writes, my jaw is on the ground and I can't believe this is something coming out of someone's mind." The second season was delayed because of COVID-19, but we think that things will go smoothly now, and we might see the third season at the beginning of 2023. Euphoria is the second most watched show on HBO after Game of Thrones, so it was well expected that it would be renewed for another season. We don't know what the production status is so far, but we know that Euphoria became the most tweeted show of the decade. Last year, the actress Zendaya, who plays Rue Bennett in the show, got the Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series for Euphoria. From the wonderful cast to the extremely shocking and unexpected moments, the fans can't get enough of the show. The exciting news about the third season was published with a video announcement on the official Instagram page of the show. We're guessing that there will probably be 8 episodes in the third season like the previous 2 seasons. Eric Dan said that they will start filming the show in November this year. I just saw something that said 2024, which kind of makes sense. I mean, we'll go back and shoot maybe in November.
But she didn't say that. In fact, it was much weirder. She just stared straight ahead like she's doing now and didn't say a word.
Based on how the second season ended, we can expect all the main cast to be back in the third season as well. You'll be happy to know that Zendaya will be our Rue Bennett again, alongside the show regulars like Hunter Schaffer, Jacob Elordi, Alexa Demi, Barbie Ferreira, and the rest of the crew. The fans have only one concern: is Alexa Demi coming back? At the end of the second season, she lost her job as Theo's babysitter, and she said that she won't stay in East Highland for the rest of her life. Javon's destiny is unclear as well. His character has been shot dead, but talking for Esquire, he said, "I just hope he's alive," and that he wants Ash and Fez to reunite. There were some rumors that Barbie Ferreira would return back because of the tensions that she had with Levinson on the set, but the actress calmed the fans quickly. Talking for Insider, she said, "I've seen so many different things and a lot of it is untrue, and some of it is kind of like mundane little things." There's still no trailer for Season 3, and we might not see it soon, but what will this season be about? Now, this is a $1 million question. The second season left us with so many unanswered questions, and we hope that at least some of them will be answered in the next one. We know that Rue's story was inspired by the director Levinson's experiences, so if you know much about Sam, you'll probably know something about the future of the show. The cast and the crew doesn't want to reveal anything concrete, but we can guess that Fez will hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But no, He'll probably end up in prison, and most likely that will affect the other characters. We'll definitely see more scenes of Rue and Faye together. Talking for Variety, Chloe Cherry said, "I think Faye has a story of addiction to tell as Rue does. Even though it's different, I think that they could learn something from each other." And will there be more of Fezco? Well, hopefully. Fez and Lexi's friendship became a fan favorite plotline in the second season. Even Maud Apatow, who plays Lexi, talking for Entertainment Weekly, said that she would like to see this sweet friendship explored in the next season.
Stand by me, and darling, stand.
Most of the characters will be in their senior year of high school in the next season, so most likely we'll see a closure of the show. As we said before, the season ended and many open questions are floating in the air, so here are some theories based on the actors' interviews and fans' desires on what could happen in season 3. The whole show is moving around Rue's drug use and sobriety, but this time fans are hoping that they'll see a season focusing on her staying healthy. In the season finale, she did say that she'll remain sober for the rest of the year, but let's not forget her mom's ultimatum. She should leave the house the moment she turns 18. Maddy left the school and is probably over. It's very unlikely that the show will continue to follow her after that. We know that she doesn't have a happy childhood, and she would probably want to get away after what happened with Cassie and Nate.
He wished he was back in the hospital.
Just take a deep breath.
Another unconfirmed theory is Fezco's destiny. There was a massive shootout in the season finale. Ashtray was killed by the police while Fezco was only hurt and tied up by the cops. So let's say that his dates with Lexi will be the plexiglass between them.
What was it about Cassie Howard that allowed Nate to fully surrender himself?
So as we mentioned before, Rue might stay sober, but Lori won't give up. She'll try to get her money back one way or another. Rue will have to give her money back or pay off her debt in a different way. Nobody wants to see Rue in more pain. So let's hope that Lore will fall into the hands of the police. No matter what happens in the next season, the euphoric effect will continue to live on. We'll see more explicit scenes, hard breakups, and broken friendships, so inhale and wait. It will come sooner than you think. The plot holes will be filled with more amazing stories. On a related note, tell us down in the comments below, what are your thoughts on the second season? Do you think that the third one will be better? What are your expectations and what are your theories? Which characters should appear in the next season? And what are your suggestions? If you liked the video, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you'll never miss our next videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
You're not a good person, Rue.